Hi, there are some videos, you know, it might be weird if you see my videos compared to any other video available in the website. There are few videos in talking about, that particular video is talking about my family and about my life or what we have. And nobody is talking about something like that. But I just wanted to tell you a very important information. I have to tell you all these things because people are doing it on my back. People are trying to fabricate many things on my back that never happened. And uh, they really have no idea about the truth or the reality. They are always far away from it. They are very, very far away from the reality. Okay, I went to Rajasthan. I just wanted to tell you a few things about it. I went to Bagru. At first, I went to Jaipur. My main purpose of the stay in Jaipur, I didn't even stay in that place for 3 days because I have booked the workshop in Bagru, the block printing workshop. I wanted to talk about something related to the block printing. There is there is a community living in Bagru for centuries, and they are specialized in the work, the chippas work. When you get into Bagru, when you say that, I want to go to Chippas Mohalla, they will guide you to that particular place. Anyone you know, can tell you the direction how to reach that place, and there are some share um, auto sort of thing available. You can share the auto or a kind of tempo. Tempo is very famous in Pondicherry. It's not a auto, it's not a omni van, it's a tempo. Like that, it's not that kind of tempo, the musical tempo. I'm not talking about that. This is the tempo, and like the tempo, there is a vehicle available in Rajasthan, Bagru, Rajasthan. Okay, uh, you can also share the jeep or whatever vehicle they have, because there are people always you know traveling back and forth from Jaipur to Bagru, Bagru to Jaipur, because after all, they are selling all their goods. You know, I don't know, but as of my knowledge, in Jaipur, they are selling their products in Jaipur. So they are making their products in Bagru, and also they are exporting it from Bagru or from Jaipur. I'm not sure, but I have seen it. And I went to the Chipas Mohalla. There is a person named Vijendra Chippa, and he's a very good man, very, very nice person. And his family is a very beautiful family. I don't remember his daughter's name. I'm sorry, his son's name, but I can recall his daughter's name, Chenika. And she's a very beautiful girl. They are very lovely, you know. very friendly family, and this they are teaching the block printing in the workshop outside of their house, that is adjacent to the house. They are living uh, in a very good, in a walled it's a walled kind of you know community, a society kind of thing. They're all living together, all the chippas, all the block printers are living together. It's wonderful. They are helping each other, not just, I'm doing my work, I won't help you. It's not like that. Hey, I am missing this particular block. Can I just borrow it from you? And sometimes, uh, you know, they may run out of the particular dye, or if there is anything, um, if they require anything, there are people around them and they are helping each other. It's a very wonderful place. I never ever seen the place like that, because they are living like a very big family. Very big family. It's like even in our families, I don't know, is that possible? It's possible, but it's a very big family. All of them helping each other, and they are ready to give anything from their house. It's like, do you need the dye, or do you need any blocks? The wooden block for printing. Say I'm doing some printing and I need the border, so I need some other block, and I feel like I don't have the right one. So I can just get into the other house adjacent to my house or opposite to my house. Hey, can I have yours? Or sometimes they are coming and, getting help from, uh, you know, they, they are helping each other. They are sharing it. They are sharing all the goods, whatever they are having. What do you need for block printing? What do you need? You need, at first, you need the wooden blocks. So where do you get the wooden blocks? And there are people living in the same area, just adjacent to it. They are all in the same place. There are people making wooden blocks, and if someone is asking a new design, or they are giving a new design, I want this particular design, and I need the fabric out of it. Using that particular print. So what do they do? A particular chippa will go to the uh, you know the sculptor, or the person who is carving the wood, and this guy will give he's going to provide the design what you have suggested already, and this chippa will pass the design to the wood carver. He is going to carve the wood, and he will make the wood block. The wooden block will be ready. It's not just one piece. If you think that, oh, I'm giving you the design and it's going to be just, they are going to make just one block. It's not like that. It's based on the design, and if it is very complex, or if it is very, very, if you really want to add uh, two colors or three colors in one particular print, but within one design, if you talk about one particular design, and in that particular design, you need to add three colors. So what do? They are not going to print on the same, print. If one block is used for printing, then they are not going to use the same block to dip the colors. It's like, just imagine a star. In or how could I tell you? Just imagine there is a design and you are going to add three colors in that, and one particular block is going to print the outline, and the colors, to add the colors you need 2 to 3 blocks. So you need 4 blocks altogether. So 4 blocks, and they have to print on the fabric 4 times, because at first the outline will be given, and on top of that they are going to add colors one by one. They are not going to dip the same block for adding colors. So there are so many things as per the design, as per the colors, they will charge, or they will, that particular fabric cost will vary as per the number of blocks they used for it, because number of blocks going to give you the, that will be the time consuming process. So number of blocks equals to number of printing. So 4 times they have to print. So if they have to print only once, the cost of fabric is less. Or if they have to add 3 colors in that, then the cost of fabric will be more. That's it. But it's not a simple thing. There is they are using a particular technique, resist and dye. Resist. So what they are going to do, they have a clay mixture and they use some sort of natural element in that. So I was not watching it properly at that time, but they are mixing the clay with something. I'm not very sure, but they use the clay for sure. It's a muddy paste, and they dip the block. They use the the jute material, so that the block will not absorb the water. So on top of the clay paste, they put a kind of fabric or some jute material, so that the block will not absorb the water. And then they print, they make a lot of prints with that wooden block. That will be very, it it's not the easiest job. That will be time consuming, as well as because you have to make it dry. You have to keep the fabric under the sunlight, and after that, no, after drying the fabric, it should be dried completely 100%. You know what? I'll tell you the process one by one. At first, they make the clay paste, and then they have a box and they put the clay paste. On top of that, they place the jute fabric, and uh, they use the wood block, and they dip the wood block, and then they make prints. And what are after that, do you know what are they going to do? They are going to sieve these sawdust or some sort of, I don't know whether it, as of my knowledge, they are sieving the sawdust on top of that. So that is going to resist the color. That muddy paste is also having some sort of, you know, I don't know whether it's a gum or some, they are adding something along with that. But sometimes, because if it is a clay paste, it just won't stay. So I'll just explain whatever happened when I was watching it. I'll just explain whatever happened in front of my eyes. So this is what they did. So they are using the clay paste and they are making prints, and after that they sieve the sawdust on top of it. That is going to resist the print. That is going to act as a resistance when they are going to dip it in the dye. The dye is not going to penetrate inside the print. So that's the thing. That is called resistant dye. They are using the clay paste and they are dipping the wooden block and make prints. And on top of that, they sieve the sand or the sawdust. Then they are drying the fabric under the sunlight. After that, they are dipping the fabric in the dye. They are using indigo. Mostly they are using the indigo dye, and when they dip the fabric inside the dye will not get into the print. Do you get it? See, if it is a white fabric, if they are making the clay prints and they are putting the sawdust on top of it, it's going to save the prints. And then they are going to dip it in the water so that muddy paste will not be diluted in the water, and it's not going to absorb the dye. So it's going to the sawdust is going to act as it's going to resist the dye to get into the print what they made. So if it is a white fabric, if they are using the clay paste and after dipping it in the indigo, those prints, whatever they made with the clay paste, that's going to, uh, you know, that color is going to be white. And other than that, other than the prints, all other places will be containing the indigo color. Do you get it? I hope I have explained it well. So I can make it again.